So S&S Dairy Systems, we provide support, chemicals, products, and those sorts of things to the dairy industry in southeast Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. It started off back in 2010 with a dream and just kind of an idea of branching out and doing their own business. Since day one, I've seen the S&S Dairy Systems grow from just a small office upstairs to the business and the building that we're currently in, serving multiple different people and different avenues, not only just the dairy industry, but the heating and cooling side, taking care of countless dairy farms and supporting countless dairy farms and growing a successful business.
Dairy has been part of my life since the day I was born. My mom was in the barn milking cows the morning that I was born, so I wasn't quite born in the barn, but anything I can do to help grow education as far as agriculture, because I believe agriculture is the #1 industry in Winona County, and there's a lot of people in downtown Winona that may not know what's really going out in the rural areas, and with all the tax dollars and revenue that agriculture brings to this county, I just think it's important to be part of it. Me coming from the farmer background, being a farmer, I understand where the farmers are coming from and the challenges that the farmers have. I think that puts me in the same level as a farmer to understand their struggles, and I think that has been part of our success.
He liked to do things, tried to simplify things. He was always looking for an easier way, the right way of doing things. Wanted to advance. That's his goal in life, I think. I'm Tom Henderson.
I'm his wife, Mary Henderson. We were Mark's first employers in the dairy industry when he was 14 years old.
He liked to advance things. Try new techniques, make things easier.
And we always had, through the years that we dairied, we always used an artificial insemination company to come out and breed our cows. And Mark decided that he could do that on his own. And so that's where he started off, with breeding our cows. He was so valuable in the knowledge that he gave us. He could foresee the future of what dairy means.
Well, Mark, I think, had a passion for dairy, and he put his whole heart into it, and he never really hesitated on taking a hold, and he took responsibility and cared for the cows like they were his own, and a lot of love in his heart, I guess you would say. When he broke the news that he was going to start his own business up, I was happy for him, but I told him, I says, Mark, you're like an old cow. It's hard to let you go, but I knew that he needed to find his place in the world. I had a lot of competition that tried to pull me in different directions, and I says, Mark was extremely loyal to me, and I'm not going to part ways with any of that loyalty that he gave me. I returning the favor and loyalty to him.
So I would say the #1 thing that separates us from anybody else on the market today would be our support and our ability to service multiple different brands of milking equipment. And being that we are diverse, we have that ability to service the heating and cooling side along with the dairy side and provide a full package. When we talk about the full package at S&S, we talk about new construction and those sorts of things, or remodels. We have the ability to do heating and cooling on your dairy. We have the ability to do headlocks and freestalls and fans on your dairy, and essentially at the end provide you a turnkey operation that you could be proud of.
Well, they do all the equipment maintenance, the chemicals, any little repairs, emergency calls. They do everything on the dairy milking equipment. When there's a problem, Mark is involved with resolving that problem. He He doesn't just send a couple of repairmen out and fix it if it's a serious problem. He's on the job.
We are a very family-oriented business, and I don't think you see a lot of that in today's market. Being an employee here, I know all of my coworkers' family members. I know their wife, I know their kids. You know, we're such a close-knit bunch that when one person is hurting, we're all hurting, you know, and I think that is a true testament to what S&S Dairy is about. Yes, it's about work, but it's also about being a family.
My competitors have become more corporate. Corporations that own them, bigger companies that own them, where we're family-based owned. And I put a lot of emphasis on family with my employees. The family comes first. So letting employees get to their kids' ball games is important to me. I couldn't do this without my employees. This is not a one-man show. This is a team effort, from my sales staff to my service technicians to my delivery people. Everything that the success I've had is my employees, not me. It is my employees.
Congratulations, Mark. It's very well deserved.
Congratulations, Mark. This is really important to Tom and I, to see how you have grown over the years. I know it hasn't always been easy. There has been a lot of decisions that you had to make along the road. But this is an award that is truly given to you